to give up on this software. It only streams apparently to one at a time, and when it does two, it's like when it wants to. So yeah, we'll see. Make sure that some YouTube comments come through and Facebook comments. Again, like I always say, the YouTube one is much more preferred than the Facebook one, simply because I get paid. And if I don't get paid, there we go. Thank God YouTube is up. And if Facebook's not up, sorry. Too bad. You'll just have to see the replay, because you can either do it on YouTube or Facebook. It's so weird. Restream, I'm gonna get rid of the account. This will probably be the last restream. The software is wildly inconsistent. It actually kind of sucks. Oh look, Facebook is up too. Who the hell knew? What the hell's happening? Whatever. So how you guys doing? Peasant Chat 7/18/21. July 18th, hot day. I was trying to do some stuff on the dyno yesterday, and I just ran out of time, and it was blazingly hot. The only time I can get to the dyno is at noon or 1, and it's just too hot. And anything after that, I got shit going on. So I might just have to wait, or actually pony up and get a building, but people are just screwing me over and over and over. Clip Clop the Horse in the house, JD Swag. Jared Wells in the house, Steve Mustang Angel H, Insane in the house. Love that guy. That guy's so consistent, dude. So consistent. I just love the dude. So today's going to be a free for all. Whatever you guys want to talk about, you talk about. It ends up being the Peasant Chat, where we pretty much in the last month or two, we've basically talked about nothing. And it devolves into a cold air conversation every single time. YouTube out here tripping with no luggage, just straight tripping. Got it. Good morning, Alex. Yo, what's up? Say good morning. The Goblin. Bro, is this the Goblin? Is this the dude that got beat by the Hellcat and then went on and got roasted by everybody in the Hellcat community, bro? Is that you, the Goblin? I got to talk to you. I got to talk to you, because this is the issue with grudge racing. Unless you have a 7-second car, don't grudge race. I have 2 8-second cars. Now, I'm not flexing. I will not grudge race either of them. Ever. Because it involves shit talking. It involves backing up your shit talking. And if you got a 12 PSI coyote and you're out there grudge racing, you are just setting yourself up to get, beat down and then roasted on Instagram. Luckily, he took the roasting session in stride. I would have been like, nah, I'm good. Candace Page says, Peasant here with poor reading comprehension. I have your favorite Roush supercharger. I didn't know much until I bought it. How high can I rev it with the injectors that come with the kit? 6,800 RPM. I think the Roush calibration is capped at 6,800. But Gen 3 is different. Gen 3 has 16 injectors. It has 8 direct injectors, 8 port injectors. If the kit comes with 38s or 47s, you can rev it pretty high. My Vortec Supercharged 19, I had LU47s because of the additional injectors that it has. There is no real reason to limit the RPMs. On a Gen 2 and Gen 1, because you only have 8 injectors, with the stock Roush injectors, I would not rev it past 6,800 RPM, because now you have a stock pump and a small injector and no PI to help you out. Well, since there's nothing to do, I guess I'll smoke a little weed. Got your Facebook Messenger react. What's it say here? Regan50 says, got your Facebook Messenger react to El Mustang music video I sent you. He tuned by Lund Racing as well. Trust me, it'll be a good laugh for everyone. Just got to watch the first 30 seconds. I saw that, but I don't know if I should do it now, because I don't even know if the sound comes through. Like, I tried to do the sound thing and it didn't work. Okay, so let me see. What's his name? Go to your Facebook Messenger. Okay, so let me do that real quick. Apparently, there's a Mexican dude who has a Mustang, and he sings about Mustangs. So let's go to Facebook. Regan50. Let's see. Alex, will I notice gains by reducing weight? Absolutely. Especially in rolling races. I heard reducing 100 pounds equals to a 10th and a quarter mile. Salmon Mackey? Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Most of the fast naturally aspirated guys are really light, and they won't tell you they're light because they need to flex their shop, they need to flex their tuner, they need to flex their mods. And let's be honest, the reason they're fast is because they are light as hell. Regan50, Daniel Green, Jared, Michael, I don't got Eric Vega. No. I don't have anyone. You must be on the wrong one. Henry. Oh, Henry Zayas. Henry Zayas on Facebook. Oh, you mean your real name's Henry? Your government name is Henry? Okay, let me get rid of this comment here and let me see about his YouTube. Now, the problem is because I'm streaming on Restream, it's going to be choppy. Don't make fun. Sorry. I'm going to try to get a completely different platform. I keep saying this. I'm sounding like a broken record about a computer, but maybe the chip shortages are out. So let me see what the deal is with this guy. Young Taps. Let me share the screen. El Mustang. Good. What the fuck? Oh, let's see what this is about. Sorry if it's choppy. Let me reduce the I don't want it to be 4K because that 720. Let's get even way more fucked up. 480 because I'm looking to be like high quality. I want to make sure you guys can see what's happening. Young Taps and Taps Money, El Mustang. All right, guys, let's see how this goes. Let me hear it. I got it. Let me put my headphones on. Hold on. Some guy wrote a Mexican ballad about Mustangs? No shit. Get out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Here we go. Cabrón, me la pelan. Me la pelan. He's got an engine intake. Coño, this is gold already. This is gold. Oh, let me see. Is this round right? Yeah, this is gold already. Shit, look at that. Yeah. Oh shit, these guys look. Hey, okay, real quick. You guys are awesome. I ain't making fun of any motherfucker that tattoos his face. You guys are awesome. This is the best music video I've ever seen. You guys should get a Grammy, a Golden Globe, an Oscar. You guys are the best. Now let's watch the video. Dude, if you said no sound, I'm sorry. That's literally going to be the problem. Let me see if I can select the source. Yeah, if there's no sound, I think we're screwed. Let me see. That's going to be a problem because let me see if I can stream a window. Hold on for a second, kiddos. Stop screen sharing. Let me see. New settings. Streaming. No. So we can't do that. I'll just fucking bear with me. I'm going to try to get the sound. He looks like the Punisher. So I'll try to get the sound. How do you get the sound? Damn, I don't think I know how to get the sound on this shit, bro. Disable camera. Stop screen sharing. I can invite guests. Let me see if I can share another screen. So let me stop screen sharing and bring this guy here. And then see if I could share a window. Add source. No. Background music. No. Settings, thumbnails, cinema, picture in picture. What's cinema? Oh, that's just the way you. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Let me do one more. Let me share a window. I can't. Dang it. Oh man, it looks like it can be good. It looks like it can be really good, but I don't think I can. Let's see. And let me see if there's sound here. Shit, I don't think there's sound. Let me know if there's sound because I don't think there's sound. Nah, there's no sound. Let me see if I could turn. Blows my mind. Oh well, sorry guys, it's just not gonna happen today. So look up that video, have fun, and then we'll talk about it some other time. But it's just not gonna happen today. Fucking Restream sucks. I tried to go live on the other one, and it didn't work out. It sucked dick. That hood is definitely dented now. I can hear it in my head with what the sound sounds like. We lost yellow sound of silence. I'm here. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks that I can't do what I want to do with this software, bro. Like it's ridiculous. Now we can't hear anything. You can't hear anything? I'm right here. Look, I'm right here. Uh really? It's right here. It's according to this, sound is fine. And you guys are now telling me that you can't hear. And everyone says download OBS. Asshole, I have OBS. See? Hunter Walker says, I hear you. So you motherfuckers better pay your bill. Stupid. You guys are fucking delayed as shit. Pay your Metro PCS bill. YouTube Corrupt says we hear you now. Okay, yeah. What happened was I tried to get rid of this window and it doesn't let me. I'll keep playing with it as I go with the chat. But god damn it, that looked really good. That video looked. By the way, it's probably the best video ever made. You guys are awesome. I co-sign. Matter of fact, I will probably make it the intro video to all of my videos going forward. Actually, La Troquita. Anytime I have the truck, I'll probably use that video if they allow it, because they can do copyright. They can copyright the song, and then I can't do shit about it, and then shit goes downhill. Alex has me on ignore. Rupier, you're right here. I see you, bro. It's the pheasant chat. What else do you expect? Exactly. It's the best video ever made. Share the link, Alex. Very good idea. Very good idea. I cannot but freaking leave that. I can't believe that. It blows my mind that I wasn't able to get that going. There it is right there. It's the boy, you got to see this shit. Let me just play some of the visuals, picture in picture. Let's play some of the visuals. And oh, look, share audio. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it, guys. Hold on. I think I got it. Let me see. Oh, it doesn't let me share audio. Nope, it doesn't let me share audio because I need more. I need to pay them more money. Guys, they want more money. Oh my God, it says right here, I can't share the screen because y'all, you need to give us more money. Oh, that is so gay. Wow. Unbelievable. They want more money. I'm already paying you $50 a month for this thing to suck. Wow. Let me just look at the visuals. Fuck it. Let me just see what's going on, and I'll comment on the visuals. Maybe that way it won't get copyrighted. Okay, fuck audio. Someone says, just do a window capture. You don't know how this fucking software works. You have no idea how this software works, bro. Oh, wow. It is auto-tuned to death. Auto-tuned to death. Okay, I have to get this going. I absolutely have to get this going. I don't care if I have to pay right now. It's that good. This video is that good. Boom, share audio. And let me see what it does. It prompt me to pay. Ensure you're granted all the necessary permission and go. Oh, fuck that. I'll just keep sharing the screen. Fuck it. This is good. The visuals. Oh, you're hearing it from my speakers. Okay, look, I'm gonna turn up the sound in the speakers. Listen. Oh, he's got a Lund Racing Engage. No, it's not reggaeton. It's like Mexican something. Quemando la. Oh, whoa! Let me see what he's got. He's part of the. Is he part of the White Mustang registry? This is some ghetto shit. I have my headphones up to the mic, trying to bypass the other bullshit. Oh, look at the chick though. Oh, we got. Wait, Big Pun is about to drop. Oh shit, the Cabrón, you got a V6. Yo, that chick is thick. Good for you guys. Ooh, see that again, guys. This is the best video ever. You guys are the best artists, the best rappers. I like you guys very much. Please don't kill me. Is this a Camaro? I gotta learn that chorus. Let me go back to the chorus. That's pretty good. Let me see. Písale al Mustang, and then something about 20. I like that. He's talking about good work ethic. Good for you. You know who I want to see in this video? Zane. Zane, I love you, Zane. I'm not trying to like, talk shit, but you look like you belong in this video. Oh, is that a Transformer logo? Oh shit. Is this Optimus Way? Elote Prime? Oh, they're racing? Where the fuck they racing? Oh, well, the Mustang got it. All right. Yeah, coming at you. There you go. Wow. Thank you very much for that. Sorry that I had to be a little on the ghetto side with the speakers, but that's the best video ever. You guys are wonderful. I love you guys very much. I hope you make it to the top, win a Grammy, win a Golden Globe, whatever. Them guys got tattoos on their faces. You think I'm gonna fuck with them? I ain't stupid. The Goblin says Optimus Primo. You know what? I'm gonna keep this comment up there because it's that good. Optimus Primo. Optimus Way, Optimus Elote Prime, Elote con mayonesa Prime. Wow. So I guess that guy's Lun-tuned and made a music video about burning out with his Mustang. Can't hate on him. I mean, that's great. Thank you very much for that. That's wonderful. So these are the guys that you tune all day, Alex. Coyote Kelly. Yes. Absolutely. Get a feature on the remix. Hey, Insane. If they want to see me stunt in the V6, if they want me in the video, just like as a passing shot, you know how they have someone like famous in the background, like at the club with bottle service, and they doing this shit, they're just in the background doing this shit, and they want me on that video, I'll make myself show up on that video, but it's got to be a quick feature. I can't do a feature like rapping unless you auto-tune the shit out of my voice, and I'll come up with a bar or two. We'll see what the deal is. That's a bar. But I only do it for 100. Does buying BBK headers make me a peasant? Aziz N. Look, I think any header will perform better than the stock manifolds and cat deletes if you want to go that route for absolutely track-only vehicles. But the quality of the header, that's the rub. Because if you buy a BBK, that bitch is going to rust in a fucking week and the fitment's going to suck and everything's going to rub and you're going to have false knock. So I would just get one of the big three for sure. Hey, good morning, says Nick Evans. Everyone getting fuel system for my night. Okay, getting a 4 full fuel system E85 VMP Odin L1E, level 1 fuel system, dual pump. What options do I need? Fuel pumps, pressure, regulator, Honeywell pressure switch. You don't need a Honeywell's pressure switch. I prefer you run 2 pumps on at the same time. They're going to tell you no, you're going to burn up the pumps. Every single return style system that's in my car, red car, the blue car, and the Fairmont runs 2 pumps continuous. I have never, ever had an issue. Get at least a 265 pump or two 274 pumps. It's a 19, so you don't need a ton of pump, but 274s is going to be enough to make about 800, 900 wheel. If you really want to party, you can get 280, 85s, I think is what they're called. But 274s, regulator, fuel pressure should be 45 psi at idle with the vacuum reference line to a boost/vacuum source. The DI side, lock it to 60. No vacuum reference, no boost reference, and you're good to go. There you go, brother. Can we get some Canelo, Alex? Look, at this point, this is the peasant chat. You guys get whatever the hell you want. Like, it's a video, so if it's choppy, sorry.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
That's good. That's so good, Canelo. You're 100% right. 100% right. Okay. Wayne Bruner says, good morning from Facebook. Good morning, sir. Alejandro Flores, will putting a cover on the GT350 cold air intake require a tune? If so, curious as to why. Wait, what? What do you mean putting a cover? Like one of those mesh things that people put on the filter, which I think is so weird to put a mesh bag over your filter. If that's what you're saying, Root Beer. Any love for the Termi guys? Daniel Saki, you might not know the history of the show. I don't mind the Terminator. Terminator's fine car, the 0304 Cobra. The guys are the worst. The guys think it's like the best vehicle ever made in history. Meanwhile, in stock form, it's okay. This is how I judge vehicles. I judge them how they come out of the factory and how easy they are to make fast. So the reason I say S197s and S550s, Gen 2 specifically, are King Daddy is because boost, fuel, 8s. And even some S197s, Edwin Martinez, good example. Guy had an 8-second car with a stock Gen 1 motor, which is like unheard of. Terminator has 10 spline input shafts, not that great of a clutch. The IRS, that's pretty trashy unless you put $3,000 into it and make it decent. Axles are kind of trash. So in stock form, or maybe pulley, tune, and some good fuel, you'll start breaking shit pretty easily. Whereas in most 6R80 and some MT82 Mustangs, boost and fuel, you can go 9s and 8s. That's how I look at it. What do we got here? Okay. Since you won't sell me the Fairmont, was looking at the Fox body chassis last night, and I think I found a badass setup, full roller that has everything you could think of. Look, the Fairmont, I can't sell you the Fairmont. The Fairmont, it's one of those cars that I don't think it has a value, a proper value on it. I drove it last night, and it made me feel all sorts of good. Why? I remember how I got it, what I went through to get it, and just to sell it to you, and then you just do what you. Nah, that's not going to work. That car needs to stay in my life forever. What's up, Alex? Thanks for the help with the F-150 Mustang questions. Got some parts ordered. 305 F-150 did the thing he's supposed to do. Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. He says, "Hey, Alex, I sent you some money on PayPal. I would like to ask you some questions and get your undivided attention." I went to PayPal, verified he paid me some money. And again, it doesn't have to be a lot. It's just like a showing of like gratitude because now my time has to be, it's accounted for. So we emailed back and forth about suspension parts, shock, struts, performance, and if he wants to keep emailing me, that payment keeps him in my email system so that I can answer his questions for a while, like for a long time, in case he has any issues. And if you just hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, and just think we're just going to have a long running conversation, I'm going to say, well, look, this is taking up my time, and the people that pay me. Sorry, but the people that pay me for my time, they're going to get more attention than people that don't. That's all it is. 03 Sonic Blue says, 03 axle shafts are comparable to Conor McGregor's leg. Oh, now he's saying that he was hurt during camp, that he's a warrior. Look, I get it. Everyone's hurt during camp, but now your shit snapped. You lost. You were getting your ass beat on that first round. It's almost like when Pacquiao lost to Mayweather. And Pacquiao was like, well, my shoulder was fucked up. And Mayweather was like, don't start with that shit. Don't start giving excuses to people why I beat you. If you weren't 100% for the fight, or at least you weren't at 80% for the fight and you were really hurt, you could have postponed the fight. We know the story, peasants. Mod Motor Ray. Yeah, the only people that know the real story about Hush Money is the paid chat. By the way, the paid members are going to get some live streams. You're going to get some members-only videos. I owe you that much because you guys are paying a premium. I understand you're just supporting the channel, but I feel I owe you more than just what everyone else is getting. I see you found my Lambo, says Broke CT. My slow car is on Speak Addict 731. Got it. How did you get it? What did you go through? Yeah, that's a story for only the ones that know, the real ones know. But hey, Hunter Walker, I'm not complaining. I'll take one with a cage and strange for everything for $6,500. Got it. How did you get it? What did you go through? Yeah, no, only the real ones know. NEMS for the win. What's New England Motorsports? Is that like an old reference to like a forum and shit? Hunter Walker, that's what I'm looking for. Really, more Team Z stuff, though. Wanting to do a coyote swap with a Whipple or turbo. Do a Whipple. The turbo, it's fine. It's going to make a lot. Simplify your life and shove a blower on a car. Root Beer says it's a 3D printed ABS plastic full cover specifically made for the 350 cold air intake. Yeah, I mean, you can cover it, but Ford spent probably $1 million developing that cold air intake. Why would you want to change it from factory spec? IAT, when you're rolling, IAT is pretty close to ambient. When you're rolling, when you're driving, when you're moving air through the MAF, your IAT is pretty close to ambient. Only when you're at idle or bumper to bumper traffic will it go up. So I don't see the benefit of closing that lid. When the hood shuts, it seals that lid pretty damn well. So I don't think it's necessary to seal a GT350 cold air intake. I don't think there's a benefit to it. Listening to Alex while putting on some cardio on the road bike. Modern technology for the win. Bumble swipes quality on the bike path. Got it. No Rice Evil says it's called hush money for a reason. Exactly. I enjoy the live streams every day this week. Unfortunately, due to work, I couldn't make them, but they're great on my way to and from work. There you go. You had 4 last week. Monday, you're going to get one. Tuesday, you're not going to get one after 5. You're going to get it at 8 o'clock, the paid chat. Probably not going to make a dime on that, but people that do want to, subscribe and give money, they can. But again, I'm not asking for that, but I only open up the super chats and super stickers on Tuesdays. Alex, do you have any information on the S650? Is it coming out in 2023? I don't have any information on the S650. I do know that it might have twin cold airs, twin throttle bodies just for efficiency. So that Coyote could be the last. Look, I think eventually the S650 is going to be like a skateboard style thing where it's interchangeable with something like a Ford Explorer ST, where it'll be like that. I think the 5-liter will be in it like for one last hurrah. But I think at the end of the day, the 3.0 with a hybrid drivetrain is going to be what the Mustang is going to be. All-wheel drive, 500 horsepower, close to 500 torque car. A lot of guys are going to hate it because it went V6, but I think the way the administration and the way the world is going, electric and smaller, I'm okay. I'm okay with a 3.0 high output V6 twin turbo with a hybrid drivetrain. I'm okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. Root Beer says, I want to cover the cold air intake so it can vent hood in and prevent water getting into the cold air intake. Got it. Will it require a tune if it's covered? No, sir. Root Beer, the MAF housing, right? Right here. Boy, I have everything. I have everything ready to go. So the MAF housing, what we tune is the diameter. This is Power by the Hours, up and coming, and he's been in development for over a year with this guy. A lot of 3D printed parts, really nice. This is a Gen 1, no tune required. Again, if you have a Coyote swap vehicle and you want to start it with a control pack tune, it is the exact diameter as Gen 1 and Gen 2. And look at how smooth he made it. He did a bunch of 3D things. So what we tune is a diameter, right? So this diameter is exactly the size of Gen 1 and Gen 2, so that if you have a Ford Racing control pack, plug it in on the Ford Racing control pack tune, this will trim properly. So this is what we tune, the diameter. So when we know the diameter of the tube, that helps us dial things in. That's what matters. So if you do anything before it or after it, doesn't require tuning. If you put a big pipe after here, I don't have to change the tune. If you put a weird filter, unless it's like a high mesh filter, it doesn't require any tuning. The diameter determines the tune. I got all these cool parts here that I can like visually show you guys. I've seen the new 6.8 liter Mustang, said every weirdo about a year ago. Exactly. Remember everyone saying that it's going to end up in the Mustang. It's going to end up in the Mustang. If it ends up in the Mustang, the 6.8 or the 7.3, it'll be a one-off Cobra Jet situation. That's pretty much it. Anyone keep blowing fuses on a VMP booster pump? It took out another 40 amp fuse. It looks like there's a fuse in the wiring. There's a short, you mean, in the wiring. Yeah, there has to be a short that keeps making that sucker pop. Buick GNX was a 6-cylinder turbo and it rolled out. Exactly, road range 860 from Connecticut. If the Mustang ends up being a 3.0 hybrid, it'll be the EcoBoost. Then they'll probably have 3 engine combos. And they probably will still have the GT500 at $100,000 because that's their flagship performance vehicle. But if a Mustang GT ends up being a 3.0 twin turbo hybrid car, I will buy it. Not a problem. Yeah, Lujan in Miami with the Whipple 4i car. That car, Jared, is the black car, the black Whipple Coyote swap car that Lujan built is badass. I think it's like a low 9-second car or something like that. I mean, ain't got nothing for the Fairmont. In case you want some of that sauce. What PBH parts are on the Fairmont? I was on Jake's website last night checking some swap stuff out. So Jared Wells, the Fairmont has the 4R200 transmission. The Fairmont has the complete power steering front drive kit. I mean, complete power steering. And I put it on myself in the parking lot over the course of a week because it was raining and nasty. Easy install. If I actually had a shop, a garage, it would have taken me 3 hours tops. So it has a complete steering swap. It has the speed drive kit, meaning the nice pulleys are really good. It's got the alternator relocation bracket. It's also got the power by the hour. They're trans. It's got a shifter that they sell, but they might be working on a shifter eventually. What else? Everything else is Circle D, Ultimate Header, Edelbrock, but pretty much the swap to make everything fit. Oh, it also has their brand new. The Fairmont has Power by the Hour's brand new PBH control pack. That's right. They have a Gen 2 PBH control pack that they're working on. And mine was the first and only vehicle to get a finalized version of their control pack. Small, tiny fuse box, easily reconfigurable. It's a really nice setup. What's the move when the 85 starts to disappear? We're going to have to go back to the same thing. We're going to have to go back to the exact same thing where race gas, Torco, C16, VP import, stuff from a jug. You're going to have to get it. Now, if companies like Ignite and Ethanol 1R and VP, if they're put to the screws and made to get rid of E85 for no reason, we're going to have to go back to race gas, C16, methanol, if you can have the fuel system for it. It's going to be a whole bunch of shit. Johnny Chambers says 4R200 for the win. He's not wrong. 4R200 is still King Daddy in all 6 R80s. All 6 R80 cases that have a 4R200 hub, King Daddy. What's going to break on it? The only thing that breaks is the one-way, which broke on Senior's car after massive tire shake and many hits. Maybe the billet shaft. But when it comes to everything else, the 4R200 takes care of that with gear ratio. 03 Sonic isn't going anywhere for quite a while. We get hella subsidies to farm for the corn for it. Robert Kennedy. Okay, then there you go. If you're pretty sure that there's not going to be a hindrance in the E85 supply, I'd love to hear about that. But the guy from Ignite himself says that his industry is under attack. And he's a smart dude. So I'd love to have him on because he seems to be super legit. Super legit. You know what? I have a way of having people on the thing here. I can invite people and it gives me a link, but I don't think I have anyone to invite. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear them, but I wonder if I know somebody on a personal level that I can invite to test it live to see if I can actually, basically I'd send you a link, you follow the link and your cell phone or anything can be seen on camera and we could have a little thing here. So putting faces to names, that'd be kind of cool. Like if it's Zane or Jared or someone just okay, this is Jared and that's Zane and bye. We could do that one day. Meanwhile, me at 1301 with 18 PSI, Hunter Walker. Okay, what's going on? That's what I was looking at. PBH control pack. I like how small it is. Looks like the fuse box fits in your hand. Does that just replace the Ford Racing control pack? Yes, Jared Wells. It is their own 100%, their own control pack and computer. They provide all that stuff. Is Ignite Red not considered race fuel? Jeff Brom, anything sold by Ignite, VP, and all them guys, it's race fuel. I mean, the thing is, Ignite Red has a red tint to it. I'm sure they have some proprietary blends, but I think at the end of the day, the ethanol percentage is 85%. But I know what you're saying. Is the government going to go after them? If the government goes after Ignite, the government goes after Ignite. Plain and simple. 305 sent me a photo. What do you say here? What'd you do? This is the guy with the F-150. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, if he wants some of that sauce, he can get it. This Whipple notch is really pretty. Where was this? 305 F-150. That is a nice car. This is Lujan, the Lujan built Can't. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. There's the Lujan built 4i with a big old Whipple. It's badass. So, and this is the other dude's, the guy next to it. That's his F-150. He's got a Whipple F-150. Sorry, the ring light is fucking everything up, so I apologize. Cool cars. Cool cars. But yeah, if you want some of that Fairmont sauce, he can get it. My shit hooks everywhere. Shit hooks on sand. Ain't gonna be no problem hooking that car. Yeah, with the Ford Blue Whipple, indeed a masterpiece. Exactly, badass. You already know what I look like. Half these guys need my Bumble account. If we have to stay with race fuel, do we need a return fuel system? That's a good question. So, Road Rage, if we have to revert back to 14.0, 14.7 stoic fuel, there's less fuel system required because the fuel is denser. The reason you need a fuel system on E85 is because you need 30% more of it to supply adequate fueling for the vehicle because it's not as dense. So if you go back to C16 or MS109, most 800 horsepower cars are only going to require a booster pump and a stock pump or a D-Works 400 pump. That's when you see little pumps like this and they go up to 600-700 horsepower. And you're like, how the hell is this little guy going to supply 700 horsepower? Because the fuel is dense. You know what I mean? So I would definitely lean towards that. But the problem is E85 is safer because it has cooling effects. It's like a fat kid in a candy store. It's like, give me all of it, and it's going to be happy. Race fuel, you got to be a little more careful. Burns hotter, but you can still go really, really fast on C16, MS109, and all those other fuels. Good morning, Alex. I hope the family's good. F-150 S550. Who sent me a message? Who felt compelled to write down on the other channel, I don't think I can fuck with your channel anymore. And I'm like, really? You got up in the morning and typed that out? Oh man, what's good, Alex? Not used to seeing you so often. You've been grinding this week. Colt 10 or 80. Look, trying to get that dough, plain and simple. I want to get the views so I can get good algorithms. If YouTube sees that algorithmically, I am shoving stuff up people's asses on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see what the algorithm works. We'll see if we grow the channel quicker. It's not that much work to go on live right after I'm done working for an hour just to talk some shit on the drive home. So might as well do it. What blower would you run on a GT350? Not looking for high horsepower, just a fun car. Really hard to beat the Whipple. Really hard to beat like a Vortec. Really hard to beat a Vortec or a Whipple on those cars. You're going to love how those things roll out. I think a Vortec, in my opinion, is more desirable only because of the high RPM capability of the GT350, but the Whipple brings back the torque that the GT350 is missing, and it's highly addicting. Dakota Simon says, hope you have a great Sunday. Thank you, Dakota Simon. Mod Motor Ray, don't forget to like and subscribe, says Milton Perez. So I guess apparently a lot of people were complaining the other day on the other channel that my channel doesn't get a lot of likes. And Alex, how come you don't ask people to like the channel? Look, I'm not going to say smash the like button. I'm not going to look. Obviously, if you like the video, give it a like. If you don't like the video, that's fine too. But that's how the channel grows. That's how the channel moves forward. That's how the channel gets shared. If YouTube sees that one video got a ton of likes, then that pretty much kind of makes the channel growth a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? Hello from Korea, soon to be back in Texas. Got it. Okay, it looks like the Washington Examiner put out an article about the EPA. Look at that. And I think they're shining a light as to what happened. Guys, check this out. I'm going to put a link in the chat. Go check out the Washington Examiner article on the EPA. If I'm not mistaken, I think they interviewed Mr. John Lund Jr. for this. It shines a light on all of the raids that are happening right now. And there we go. Look, I'm just reading through it real quick. Awesome. I'm glad that they actually to the Washington Examiner putting some stuff out there. Good shit. Frame rate has left the chat. Exactly, because I opened something. Because I opened another page. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get new software to give you guys a better content. but it's just not liking it. So I'm gonna try something else and spend more money because you guys supply it. Just like, if I forget the likes, unless it's mentioned, says Mike Garage. Alex to the moon. Doesn't mean I can't get a race gas tune on booster pump. If so, what booster pump should we use? Candace Page, you can use the JMS adjustable unit. I like the JMS adjustable booster pump, believe it or not. That one you can adjust up to 21 volts, which I do not suggest. I don't suggest really going much past 18 volts. I think it's called the JMS Power Max, if I'm not mistaken, you know. 301, 350 says that was at a charity about a month ago. He ran 9.6 at high 140s. Very clean car. That is a clean car to go 9.6, 140. He can still get the sauce, though. Look, it's probably a fast car. It's not fair. The Fairmont has been 870, so I can't fuck with people. But that car is clean as fuck. Clean notches are life. Reading comprehension is hard for some people on that article. They got to read it. Read that article. It's very good. Where's the puppy? Puppy's sleeping. I cannot monitor the puppy and the chat at the same time because I like having 320 puppies at the same time. Keep it the good work. I enjoy watching your show. Thank you, Austin Moore. Reading Dominic Ciaramitaro. God damn. Dominic Ciaramitaro. Are you Italian? He says, what's up, Alex? What's up, brother? Pre-builds are up on Newegg, Alex. Fire away on that new computer while they are in stock. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like a gaming desktop, put all my software in it, buy a badass camera like Jay Rubin said, a Sony, set that up, and hopefully merge my shit over to that, and then I can just keep this workstation a workstation. That means I have to buy 3 or 4 new monitors just to monitor the other one, which is fine. I'm willing to do that. So that's going to probably be the next purchase. God damn it, I want to do so many other things, but it's going to end up being like $2 or $3 grand by the time it's all said and done. How much boost would a Gen 2 Swap Fox take to run 7s? Oh my God. Boost? You need 1,200 horsepower at 3,200 pounds. Maybe 1,300 horsepower at 3,200 pounds. You'd need to build that motor big time. I like how you named the puppy after Tony Full Bolt. Brandon DeArita. You should set up subscribers and start people can donate easier while watching. I already did. Brandon. I'm sorry, that's Brandon Edwards. You should set up subscribers and stars so people can donate easier while watching. I already did. Subscribers and stars. I can't do that on Facebook. Facebook, you either like or not, and the subscribers are on YouTube, and you can't like donate while in the chat. Now, I said this is a peasant chat, so I don't ask for money on this one. On Tuesday is the only time you can actually donate to the show live. Do you manufacturers should bring back fast wagons? Do you think manufacturers should bring back fast wagons? People seem to like really fast wagons. The Audi, I forget the new Audi that people are not new, but it's new to us. We've never gotten a badass Audi wagon. I don't love wagons. I don't like how they look per se, but I do like the CTSV wagon. That thing was just so hot. Which one was like the Dodge one? I forget what it was called, but they should put a Hellcat in one of those and bring that back out. I just don't know how good it'll sell because it's a wagon. You know, it's like niche, super niche. CTSV wagon was baller as shit. The RS6 Avant. The RS6 Avant is, people love it. Every single time I see people talk about it, I know, there goes my fucking frame rate has left the chat. People see it and they're like, man, this thing is baller as shit. And it is a really good looking car. Whenever this thing wants to share the screen, just give me a heads up. Oh, man. Apparently, it doesn't want to share. There we go. So, yeah, look at that. What the hell did this guy do? Oh, my God, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Oh, my God. You are so stupid. You are so stupid. But this is hot. This spits hot fire. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice situation right there, bro. Yeah, man, these are nice cars, bro. The CTSV wagon, I don't think has shit for this in terms of build quality, but I don't think wagons, they don't turn me on personally, but I think it's a good look to have wagons as an option. I'm big on options. I'm down with that shit, you know. Following on Facebook and YouTube, funny as hell, the double voice. It says, oh, gotcha. Baller, but nobody buys them. Exactly. Forced induction drive. They're baller, but nobody likes them. $100,000 wagon. Exactly. Crossover killed the wagon, sadly. Yep. The crossover killed the wagon. And now things like the Model Y Performance Edition or whatever the fuck it is, people go, oh, that's great. Yeah, but it does everything the Audi does and maybe better. Right now, I get it. A couple $100,000 into the Audi and it's a 7-second wagon. I know that argument blows my mind. Everyone's like, well, what if you put downpipes and a tune on the, oh, shut the fuck up. Just stop it. Why does Lund not tune V6 Mustangs? Because we pee standing up and we are heterosexual. Someone says, check out the RS7. I've seen the RS7, guys. I mean, you guys must not follow the show. Because I've been all over this RS7 shit for a very long time. I've always talked about wanting an RS7 as a daily. But all of a sudden, you guys think like I'm like new to this shit. I like the e-tron. The e-tron looks fucking sick. The e-tron GT, though? Damn. Oh, what the fuck is with these wraps? These look like shit. I hope that's like a... I hope that's like a thing to hide it. That looks so fucking whack to me, in my opinion. It's a nice car, bro. Yeah, but it's just like, it's nice, but it doesn't turn me on. You know what? It doesn't turn me on. It wasn't even turn on, Carlito. It was something else. P standing up. Check out the 2022 BMW M5 CS. No. I'm not going to check out a fucking BMW. No, thank you. The Mitsubishi Evo wagon, US never goes pretty hard. I seen the Audi at the track ran a 7.3. He said if he gets Sugar Mama, he'd better put out an RS7 way back. Exactly. Patino's performance is on it. KC526 was supposed to get me an RS7. Then she got herself a Mexican boyfriend that locked her in the basement, and that was that. That was the camo for the new vehicle, fool. That's what I was saying. I said they do that to hide it. No, the e-tron GT RS trim, they got one in Boca. I think it was on display. It's badass. Gotcha. Pitbull has one of those Audis, the e-tron GT. E-tron. You got the BMW. I don't care, bro. Fuck, man. Check out the RS Elemento PQ5693. Shut up. Look at this thing. Damn, bitch. Oh, that is nice. Yep. This is like fuck you money. You know, like, you know, you buy it just to say you have it. Just, oh, fuck, bro. Oh, man. It wasn't even turned on, Carlito. This is a baller ass looking motherfucker. I love that shit. God damn. How can you not like that? No. Yeah, but you got to check out the BMW WS695/derp. Stop it. E-Class is the ultimate daily. Got it. I think so because it's not tuned for 85. Got it. Panamera Turismo. Stop it. How about a nice glass of shut the hell up? What form of racing do you think requires the biggest balls? Oh my God, rally racing. Rally racing. Like, you know, one of the Strombergs or you know, rally racing. No other kind of racing are you able to go 100+ miles an hour in snow, woods, do dumb shit, and then, you know, don't talk to me about driving skill for NASCAR drivers. Like, NASCAR drivers make me laugh. My heart rate is really high while I do circles, and that means I have to be I have to be considered an athlete. No. You're very highly skilled. You're insanely highly skilled as a NASCAR driver. I think you do a great job, and it takes a specific form of skill. When it comes to rally racing, those guys are super badass to me. Patina performance, what did it say? Motherfuckers flip over and keep going. Exactly. Rally would be first. F1 would come second. Group B rally was wild. Group B rally. No sound because Restream wants more money. I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine them wanting more money? Too bad I won't be able to spring any sound. It's just going to be sights. And it's going to be probably going to chop up my shit. It's probably going to go real slow. The frame rate's going to go to shit. So, you know, suck that dick. Oh, these guys are, look at the people. These guys were doing what do you call them? Sideshows? Street takeovers? I got to bring the quality way the fuck down because this thing is fucking sucking the fat one. Hey, did you see this? I almost died. Yeah, I almost died here. Yeah, you almost died. Absolutely. Oh, this was. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's get to it. Let's just get to see people fucking flip and die. Man, this was so cool back in the day. That was really cool watching that shit back in the day. Look at the people on the fucking mountain. Oh my God, these guys are psycho. These guys are psycho. Yeah, that was the shit. I still to this day look back at those old videos and go, these guys are badass. Group B takeovers, but the crowds of people in the track is a close second. Rally or trophy truck racing, fall off a cliff and keep going. Fall off a cliff and keep going. Exactly. Sound is the best part of the Group B. Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pay $100 a month to restream or just do one stream at a time. That's probably the best way to do it. Just do one stream at a time and then upload it to Facebook because Facebook don't pay. So I might just do a YouTube stream, but I'd like to multi-stream just so I don't have to do things twice. You know what I am saying? Alex, I just sent you an email of a fox body I'm looking at. Want to get your opinion of it. All right, this is the peasant chat. Let's do it. Someone wants to buy a fox body, and he wants my opinion on it. So we'll see what the deal is. Okay, so we're going to go to, it's ydbtforlife@gmail.com if you guys want questions or whatever. But if you're not paying me, I might not pay attention to you. No offense, but all the offense. Let's be honest. If I ain't getting paid, I ain't working. No, I'm not stupid. Fuck all that. Isle of Man, yeah, the Isle of Man, those Isle of Man is ridiculous. Those guys have death wishes, just absolute death wishes. So Jared Wells is looking at this Mustang, and I'm not so sure. Oh, what do you want to do with this car? Oh, man, it's just, boy, that's like full-on race car, dude. So this is the car Jared Wells sent me a picture of. He wants me to give an opinion about it. I mean, this is full-on race car, dude. Like full on everything. It's just a fucking race car. Ah, come on. What are you going to do? Oh, he's got red parts underneath, so that's suspect. Yeah, I mean, it's a notch. It's a back half notch. And the issue with a back half notch is if it doesn't run fucking 450s in the eighth, it's slow according to everybody, which is stupid. Alex, how much power does a coyote need to beat a plaid? Where? Like at the track? So if a plaid runs 9.2 at 150, you need to make 1,000 rear wheel horsepower to beat a plaid, to go eights at 3,800 pounds. Yep. You need to make 1,000 rear wheel horsepower at a sticky track. On the street, don't get this twisted. You're never going to beat a plaid on the street with a Coyote Mustang that doesn't run sevens. You will never beat a plaid on the street without prep, even on a roll, unless your Mustang is capable of running sevens in the quarter mile. That's just the world we live in. Bro. I want a Coyote swap it and race it at a higher level, not wanting to street drive it at all. What kind of Coyote? A stock Coyote? You're going to have a stock Coyote in there. The most you're going to make out of it is 900 to 1,000. It's going to run 850, 840. That's not impressing anybody. You know what I mean? You need to make that car. When people see it, they go, oh shit, here we go. And then they go down the track and it runs 840, 850. They're going to go, that's fucking slow for a back half notch. That's the world we live in. Unfortunately. Nod in agreement says, yeah, exactly. But it has no soul, eats glass. Race car sitting 99% of the time is pointless, Jared. We'll lose interest. None of my vehicles are race car only. And if I did, I'd probably sell it because it just sits and collects dust. Second Shift Racing, will you be a mod Nats this year? I don't think so. Unless Lund Racing shows up in official capacity. If it's just an option, probably not. Let me be honest with you guys. I don't want to be somewhere where a bunch of gay guys are going to be. Like the gayest gay guys of the industry will be at that spot. And the probability of me getting to a scrap with somebody is going to be really high, because the guys that talk shit, the guys that talk all this noise, they're quiet in person, and I can't let that shit go. You know what I mean? So I'd rather not even go. I'd rather go to Florida 2K, racers, not gay guys. I want Justin's event to do well. I want Mod Nats to do really well. But personally, I just don't want to see the fuckboys of the industry up there. I'm good. I'm going to pass on that. Someone said fuck restream. Exactly. Sorry, bro. On the street, that thing is crazy. The Plaid, absolutely, it's dumb. Agreed. Will always drive my car no matter what I put in that bitch. Got it. Laugh my ass off. I want to see the videos of you bonking people. I don't want to fight people. I don't want to go to jail for some dumbass, you know? But what happens is, see, I don't even want to give the people the opportunity to, they can chop things up a certain way. Like I could be eating ice cream like this, right? And then I can go like this. Like if I don't like the flavor, I can go. And people take a shot of my face, and let's say one guy's customers beat Lund Racing customers, they'll say YOLO's face when he gets beat by a blah, blah, blah tuned car. And I'm like eating ice cream going like this, like, oh, this is, that place is full of fuck boys, IG sluts, like dumbasses of the industry. I don't give a fuck about showing up somewhere where there's Mustang specific homosexuals. I'm going to pass on that. Now, if Lund Racing says we're going to go there in a company capacity, I'll go there in a company capacity and represent Lund Racing. Absolutely. But I will not go there if I have a choice to go there. Jared Bells, make sure you get that red booty. Yeah, you got to get that red shit out of there, bro. Red shit out of there. F-150 doesn't use a flex fuel sensor. It's a part of its calibration. It technically uses the widebands to detect the air fuel differences and guesses as the ethanol from there. Exactly. That's why I don't like sending flex tunes immediately. Alex, why don't you just send me a flex tune? Because if you have an air leak, it'll learn the wrong ethanol because it's guessing that the stoic is higher than it is based on the air leak. Actually lower because it's an air leak, so it thinks it's running lean. So the flex tune will accommodate for air leaks, and it's not the right way to do it. That's why we say, here's a pump gas tune first. Let's dial you in on pump gas first. Now we know there's no leaks, nothing's bad. Then we send you the flex tune. Then we send you the E85 tune. If I send you a flex tune first and you got a leaky cold air, the wrong fuel, and the wrong injector, bitch will trim fine. Bitch will trim within 3%. The alcohol percentage is going to be shot through the roof. And you're going to go, it's running fine. I go, right, because it's compensating for an air leak. JD Swag said they are filled with ladymans. Got it. Never been to Modnets, but it sounds like I saved myself a sweet time not going. No. Look, if you want to put yourself against all the other Ford guys of the industry, that's where you go. I've gotten to the point where I know this industry pretty well, and I know it's full of fuckheads everywhere. Nothing but stupid ass fuckheads. And about the last thing I want to do is take a weekend, go out there, and spend money to hang out with a bunch of fuckheads. Plain and simple. So what are you going to do? Someone sent me a video. Oh, okay. I think this is a video of one of the pups running around. Yep. Oh, he's tiny. Oh, one of Tony's brothers. I owned cars in the past, and now, oh my God, I never knew the SN95 was so slow. Michael Brown, it's insanely slow. Go to jail, live stream from jail, says second shift racing. No, I'm good. Live stream from jail. And then like, who'd you beat up? And then I tell you who I beat up, like, oh, you're picking on him. I'm like, I'm not picking on him. You looked at me wrong. You will need a retune guy. So basically, if you throw E85 in the stock tune Mustang, it will cause issues immediately and gain no horsepower without a tune. Exactly, Brandon. Why would you throw E85 in a Mustang that's not tuned for it? The Mustang is not flex fuel compatible from the factory. No way. The F-150 is. Where's Mr. Tony today? Tony is sleeping. Again, if I am on here talking, he is out there peeing and pooing everywhere. So you got to have a structured life for the man. He's got to be monitored all the time. So once I'm done, take him off for a walk, play with him, back in the crate, or he goes in and sleeps for 4 hours. Alex, going to make someone look like that New Yorker. I can't even mention that because Facebook removed it, and YouTube removed it, like never to be gone again. And that episode was me talking about how valuable having a great technician is. And they removed it because I still haven't gotten an explanation. They just straight up don't explain why they removed your shit. Alex, when are you going to put a small block Ford or big block Ford stick in the Fairmont? Boy, what transmission is going to hold up to that abuse? I'd love a big block Ford, like just to see like what it can do. It'd have to be twin turbo, like dumb shit. It'd be the heaviest heavy thing on the planet. Or a big inch small block Ford. That'd be awesome. But right now, the car really runs well. So why ruin it? A good structured life. Haha, the dog has it made. Exactly. Alex, what tire do you recommend on a 700 horsepower car? I was running 888, but they lasted one summer. Yeah, that's about right. 6'3" soldier. Mine lasted 5,000 miles and they're smoked. So if you want longevity, it's not a drag radial. Plain and simple. It's just not a tire that lasts a long time. You want a good tire, the 555 R2 I think is pretty good option, but anything with a super sticky compound like an ET Street SS, R888, stuff like that, you're going to wear them really quickly. Puerto Rican versus Slim Shady. Jen Psaki didn't like your misinformation, says whatever the hell his name is. My 18-year-old son is buying a 16 680 now. We're going to have two S550s in the garage, but it's going to be fun working with him on it. Micah Brown, that's nice. I wouldn't know shit about it because I ain't having no fucking kids. 16 years. Imagine you have a kid and you do everything possible to bring him up good and be a good person and teach him the right way. And you sent them to Catholic school. You taught him morals. You taught him a good moral compass. And then the motherfucker buys a Camaro or a Honda Civic. Can you have like a super late term abortion and kill him legally at 16? Because that's my fear of having a kid, doing everything possible to raise him right. And all you could really do is keep him alive. And then they become Jeffrey Dahmer, or even worse, they buy a Civic and put a trumpet cold air intake on it. I had my kids early, so I can enjoy my retirement. Haha. McLeod makes a bell housing adapter for a 460 to a T56, but god damn it, the torque something like that's going to put out, it's probably going to shred the T56. Like the really fast stick cars are light. When I'm saying really fast, I'm saying 790 and quicker. That now has become the metric. Is your stick shift fast? Yes. What's it run? 890. It's not fast. It's the fast guys are in the sevens. I'm not fast. My kid wants a Jeep. Okay, disown them once they buy a Honda. Don't send them to Catholic school. That will ruin them. Okay, yeah, you're right. You might be right. I don't know shit. I didn't go to Catholic school, but I was raised Catholic in terms of religion. And once that whole pre-scandal diddling boys was around, my dad was like, hey, if you want to leave, you can leave. I'm like, yes, sir. Done. I was done with that shit. My 15-year-old son was with me today at the local Cars and Coffee in my 7-Up Mustang. I like that car. I've always liked the 7-Up Mustang. It was a promotion vehicle. One day it'll be worth something, just not right now, but one day it'll be worth something because there's a lot of them. 3,800, something like that. I've been on the other end of that. My dad was never into cars. Now I'm teaching him about cars and how to go fast. I let him drive the Whipple 19 and he acted like a little kid again. A 30,000-mile tire. I say, who the hell has a 30,000-mile tire? Truck? Alex, would you ever consider building a stick car for a quarter mile? If so, what would you build? It's going to have to be a notch or something really light, like a boy, I'm going to be honest with you. When I think quarter mile and stick, I don't think Ford or Chevy. I think Toyota. You know, like when I think, because I'm Puerto Rican, right? When you say, Alex, stick shift, quarter mile, and fast, I think of I am very Puerto Rican. Let me see. Images. It's a Corolla, like an 80 Corolla or an RX2. Yeah, that's what I think. When I think stick shift, rear wheel drive, I want to start off the lightest possible, like the lightest possible. Would I stick a Ford drivetrain in it? Absolutely. I would stick a Ford drivetrain in it, but I'm old school and I'm an old school guy. And this thing, when I was growing up, just hit all the right buttons. Like this thing, for whatever reason, growing up, I would see and I'd go, man, that would be cool if I can stick a badass V8 in that thing. Cause it's tiny. I know you guys might think I'm gay and shit, but this is a tiny little car. It's little punto ocho. I remember the Portuguese, mira, tengo una pavita, punto ocho. Tengo una pavita, punto ocho. They'd always talk about these 1.8 liter Corollas. And I would always think, man, if I can fit a fucking nasty small block Ford into one of those things, 8.8, shortened 8.8, but have it look exactly like this, Jesus, it would be so stupid. It'd be sound weird. I'd have a full exhaust too. Tailpipes out the back, small block Ford, T56, or a G-Force, 8.8. Puerto Ricans would hate me because I put a Ford in it. But man, that'd be bad. I'd die. I'd die in it. I would probably fucking die in it. I think it's so badass. You can build a quick car with that style 0.8. Exactly, Road Rage XTC. That's what, growing up, that's what I wanted. A square body. I like the style. I like how it looks. I like the simplicity. I even like the drag lights. It's period correct. Boy, that would be so nasty. That early 70s Celica that looks like a mini muscle car is something I really want to build. Yeah, imagine Flowmasters on a small block Ford, like a 377 cubic, a 370 something cubic inch, or a 400 cubic inch Ford in that with a T56. But do it the right way. Don't do, you can do carburetor, but fuck that. I don't want to have to pump my foot 15 times to start the car. But a fuel injected small block Ford, supercharger turbo, oh, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a bunch of fun. Can't forget the family dollar stars on them. Exactly. It's a Puerto Rican thing. They put two or three rotor engines on those things and they fucking fly. Exactly, Tony McGinnis. Like an RX-3 or first gen Civic with a stick Coyote. Oof. Coyote, I don't think will fit in that thing though. How the hell do you fit a Coyote into that thing? It'd be so crazy. I still want a Coyote swap a Mustang 2. Mustang 2s have somehow become desirable again because people are putting fender flares on them. They're weird. They're a weird vehicle. They're kind of like not super desirable. You can probably pick one up pretty freaking cheap. And I've started to see a lot of people start to build these again. And I'm like, no shit, it's becoming a thing. So if you stick because it looks funky, right? It's a funky looking vehicle. Oh my effing God. Could you imagine a Coyote in that with some tire that fills out the wheel well, low as fuck? Oh, this guy tried to do it, but he failed miserably. Woof, them louvers though. Shit, this guy attempted something similar. See, this is what I mean. If you start really looking at the Mustang 2, something to build to make it like that, like wide body and flare it, people are starting to kind of look at that car and do something about it. And it is the worst, ugliest Mustang on the planet. But people are starting to make it look kind of cool looking. And I'm like, I mean, it's tough to like this car because it's really ugly. But I think that's the whole point. I think people are going to appreciate how ugly this car is and what you can do. And you can, if you just want to build something that no one else built, then fuck, that's your Huckleberry right there. Phil says Mustang 2 is becoming desirable because being gay is cool today. You're not wrong. Being gay is cool today. Saying you have balls, but you want to pee in the girl's bathroom is cool. Get ready. What year is it? 2021. July 18th, 2021. Alex said there will be urinals in women's bathrooms. Just in case someone that has balls wants to pee in the woman's bathroom because they feel like a woman that day. Mustang 2, white blue stripes, Farrah Fawcett special, my first car, Road Rage 860. In all honesty, he doesn't look that bad. Jeff Betts, what's up, brother? Longtime fan of the show. It's about that time to sell the F-body platform and get back into a Ford. Possibly everyone that has a Fox body here. What's the next best chassis to build? It's really tough to beat the Fox body. But if you want to build what do you want to do? You want a grudge race? You want to, the S197 platform, the early S197 platform is pretty cheap. You can get into it pretty cheap, and the parts are plentiful. The parts are so plentiful, Jeff Betts, that you'd be crazy not to at least consider it. The problem is the weight of the vehicle. It's a heavy car. So if you look at, the S197 Mustang 05 to 10, a lot of people say this style was their favorite because it looks more retro than most. This car, awesome car, Celine, looks good. It became popular because of the whole Transformer thing. This is a nice looking car. So if you're okay with something like this, this is ugly as shit. My God, it's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavier than what you're used to. So that's going to be the tough sell. Now, my opinion, the 2011 Mustang is the best looking Mustang of the bunch. It had the right nose, like Edwin Martinez's Mustang. It just doesn't look too crazy. Oh my effing God. Look at this Boss 302. That's a 2012 Boss 302. What a perfect car. We used to tune this car at the Texas Mile. That car was stupid fast. I had a big Whipple on it. But yeah, I think the 11-12 S197 Mustang is the most desirable in my opinion. That's why I still to this day believe the 2011 to 12 GT500 are the best looking GT500 and still to this day my favorite. They had a similar nose, but it was going to be all black, no stripes, like a black, no stripes GT500. This is nice too. Yeah, an 11 to 12 GT500 in my opinion. Yeah, that's nice. That's a great quality picture right there. What the fuck? That there it is, guys. Well, Alex, well, if you think this was your favorite, why did you buy the 13 and 14? Someone dropped that on my lap. Someone dropped that 1100 horsepower, close to 7-second GT500 on my lap. You don't think after I run sevens in it, I'm going to get good money for that car and then I can sell it and buy whatever the fuck I want? I saw it as a short-term investment and hopped on it real quick. So I ain't stupid. Fuck all that. Yeah, the 2012 Boss with the C stripe is one of my favorite Mustangs ever made. Again, the Laguna Seca silver and red, I want so bad, but you can't find them anywhere. And the problem is now they're going to want $40,000+ for a Laguna Seca that has that weird color package. And I absolutely love it because it's so weird. It's such a weird car to me that I absolutely love it. Someone said white red eye inbound. Exactly. But this Laguna Seca Mustang is sexy as fuck to me. Why? Because it's weird. It's got a weird paint scheme. This is weird too, but it's a black Mustang. It gets lost in the crowd. There is no way you can mistake this for anything else but a V6 Mustang. Yeah, 1112, Laguna Seca, Boss 302. Fuck with me. That's the best in my opinion. Someone said, shit, Alex, your 500 is fire. I love my 500. It's a great car. I got to fix the line on the trans and a new alternator, go back out there. When it gets cool, run sevens and get it out of my life. Get it out of my life. It's a nice car, but it's not something I can drive like I want to drive. 1112 front end with the 1314 taillights is the best looking. You're not wrong. I love that. Laguna also says Guillermo from Facebook. Jason Biasi from Facebook says, my ex almost bought a 2010, 2011. I had to stop her and make her get the 11. Got to get the 11. You don't want to get the 10. The 10 is like, it's got a weird computer, weird body harness. It looks like an 11, but it's really a 3-valve. It's like what other vehicle is that? The 99 Mustang or the Cobra? What year Cobra looked like a Cobra but wasn't a Cobra? Like fast. The silver Boss 302s are badass. I believe so. What's the difference between the Laguna Seca and the regular Boss? I think it's just aero. It has a rear X brace on the seat. It has a bigger front lip, the wheels, the paint package, but in terms of power, they're all the same. They're all the same. Goblin says, local guy paid $55,000 for a 12 Boss 302 with 5,000 miles. I said, God damn. It does look Ricer V6, but don't sleep on it. Exactly. It does look like a Ricer V6 vehicle, but the real ones know. When they see a Laguna Seca on the road, they go, that's a badass car because production numbers are low, rare, and it has the king daddy of motors, the Boss 302 motor. I wouldn't pay more than $5,000 for a 2010. 10 in the red-headed, 10 is the red-headed stepchild, 100%. And Zane says, 2001 Cobras look like a Terminator, but it's just a Mach 1. So the 2001 Cobra was that weird year that it was like a 300 and something horsepower car. Which one was the one that's Ford like almost got sued over because the power numbers were so low? I forget which year that was, where they were like, oh my God, this thing's absolute trash, you know? Like, yeah, so this looks like a Terminator. Let me see if I can do this different setup here. Yeah, there we go. I mean, yeah, could you imagine you bought a 2001 Cobra and it wasn't, it didn't go wee. It didn't go wee at all. I mean, you could definitely tell a difference in the nose, totally different. But yeah, imagine buying that car when it came out, or even worse. This is worse. No. This is worse. The 1995 Cobra was so trash. It looked good. It had better heads. But if you bought this in 1995 and thought you were King Daddy and a notchback with a belt delete and drag radials donkey gapped your asshole, you would go, why the fuck do I have this car? Now, the Cobra R is a badass car. Why is the 95 Cobra R badass? Had a 351 Windsor in it. Yes, guys, it had a 351 Windsor in it. It was like super badass. One of 250 produced. 5.8 liter, 300 horsepower, guys. You could make that motherfucker make 430, no fucking problem. 8.8 with 327s. It came with a Tremec 3550 fiberglass hood, 20-gallon fuel cell. Oh, damn. Instead of 14, badass. It was, at the time, this was King Daddy. In 1995, a 351 equipped Cobra R was King Daddy. And I would absolutely that's a bucket list car right there. But this is fucking trash. This is gold. This is trash. Plain and simple. That's how I look at it anyway. And now, there you go. 99 Cobra needed the fix. I always wanted a 99 Celine S351R. Yeah, S351R? What do you mean S351R? 99 S351R. Is there such thing as an S351R? R code. Interesting. Why was this an R more so than anything else? Like, why? What made this different than a regular S351? Like, I wonder what made this one anything better than the previous. You know what I mean? Like, why? I don't get it. You have to explain to me why did this car? Let me see, spec.org. Let's do some reading. This is Peasant Chat. We got 363 people on the chat. That's badass on a Sunday morning. Low mileage 351R code. $49,000. How old is this page? Fuck, I'd buy it. Let me get it right now. 95 351R code. 1,600 miles. R code, showroom new, stunning red color, built by Celine, Vortex supercharger, runs and drives like new. Stunning. It doesn't say why it's an R code. Can anyone fill me in? Good morning. How's the family? Glad I caught a live stream, says Ray. Brian Cassette says blower. Supercharged way back when. No, I know. The S351 was a 351 with a Vortex supercharger, essentially. But why was it an R code? I thought an S351 was an S351. What's the difference between an R S351 and a regular S351? Yeah, I don't know. I like the 99 S351. Let me get the R out of it. The R seems to be kind of skewing the photos that I want to see. Yeah, the 99 S351 to me, it looks just like a regular SN, but we know it's an S351. We know it's baller, and it'd have to be this color change scheme. I like that. I like that very much in the Celines. Woof! What a nice car. What a nice car. 351E was the best. I would love a Mystic 0304 Cobra. 95 Cobra R was good, but I'm old, says the Goblin said I'd love an 0304 Cobra. No blower on the S351. Yeah, the S351 had a blower. They all had blowers. Every S351 had a blower. Every single one. The R, I don't know why they would call it an R, but every S351, as far as I know, had a blower. The S281s, some had blowers, some didn't. But the one that came with the 351 Windsor pushrod engine, S351, I think they all were supercharged. In the building with a 97 Celine S351R. Matt A, do you have an S351R? I'm going to have to test drive that motherfucker. Where are you at? The first thing I did was put a 351 in it 20 years ago and still have it. Candace, I want an FHP car. Alex, does Lund activate the factory trans brake in the tuner? What? There is no factory trans brake. It's a custom program. Stop saying factory trans brake, because from the factory, Ford didn't offer a trans brake. Did you see? Grab a brand new Mustang 10R80 from the factory and activate the trans brake feature. Oh, you can't? It's not a factory option. It is a custom program. No, we do not offer it. I'm this close to have my car tuned by y'all, and someone else tuned it, but they won't ghost cam for their life. Now, they don't do the ghost cam because that's specifically a Lund thing that we have not patented, but we've pretty much perfected. Some people think it's gay, just like we don't do trans brake tuning. Some people don't want to go tune with us because we don't do trans brake tuning and we don't do Burble D-cell pops. That's fine. You want Burble D-cell pops and trans brake tuning? Go somewhere else. If you want the fastest, best, period, and you have the option of a free ghost cam, if you buy a tune for the ghost cam, you're buying the tune for the wrong reason. I think they meant 351E, aka Extreme. 351E? What's the difference? Oh, but that's paint though. Wasn't it just paint? Extreme. No, it doesn't say. There we go. Did you mean 351 Extreme? Like they had what, a different paint scheme? The Extreme was like just yellow, wasn't it? I don't remember. Yeah, like I thought the E was just like the paint scheme. I didn't think it was anything more special than that, right? I thought it was just a paint scheme. You know, I didn't think it was like anything else. And it looks disgusting, not in a good way. This is trash. Sorry, guys. It's fucking trash right here, bro. This is trash. So what is an R code? What is an R code? Oh, 645 real horsepower as opposed to 510. What? I think you're full of shit. What made it? What, more boost? Like what made it R code? 251, one of 12 factory supercharged cars, one of 44. Okay, one of 6 cars with the R code option terminology. R code stated 95, but the car came with the same options as recognized by Celine as an R code. Okay, so nothing. They just put an R on it. Performance as it currently sits, So it didn't come this way. So okay, I think people are just putting names where they shouldn't, to be honest. The 351E had a center exit exhaust. Okay, cool. I entered it R is 480 instead of 371. R code has more power, 480 and 300 pounds less. Okay, then I guess they lightened it up. I had no idea they had an R code S351. I think that's going a little too hardcore, too hard in the paint, in my opinion, to do all that bullshit. Like, really? It's a nice car, but it's not that nice to want to get an R code out of it. But, you know, if you want to keep it around, look, I'd rather get a GN. All this bullshit, give me a T-type. I'll throw a Coyote in it, and I'll have fun with that because that'll get more looks. A T-type or a GN will get way more looks, and I'll get more satisfaction out of it than a S351 because people are going to go, oh, it looks like a racer-ass SN because that's what guys did back in that year. Vehicle has become the new Fox body for poor guys. The SN is the new Fox body for poor guys. We're swapping a Whipwell F-150 drivetrain into a 95R, 42,000-mile car. Badass. Holy shit. I want the whole fucking alphabet. I'm getting old. Regular S351 is 371 horsepower. The R is 480 and it's lighter. I don't think so. Every S351 was supercharged. Every S351 was supercharged. So 370 doesn't make sense for a supercharged vehicle unless it's like 2 pounds of boost. It's weird. The E stood for supercharged motels like 281E where earlier. Okay, I'm not talking about 281s. I'm talking about 351s. Push rod, not the shit-ass 2-valve. A T-type with a turbo Coyote would be a blast. Absolutely, Jason Friedberg. A T-type because I don't want to desecrate a GN. I respect the Grand National. I respect the V6. I do not want to desecrate that. But a T-type can get whatever motor. Can get an LS, can get a Coyote, can get a Godzilla, can get whatever. Not for me, Godzilla. I ain't touching no Godzilla. You wouldn't catch me dead with a 7.3 liter nothing running the same number as LSs can do. It's embarrassing to me. I'm like, oh, it's got a Godzilla in it. Cool. What's it run? 2 seconds slower than a 5.3 LS stock with boost. Oh, that sucks. I know. I'm gay. Any luck with the dead hook prep? Haven't had time to try it. And after I got that $1,000 ticket, I'm in no rush to try to get popped again. I'm good. I thought the S351s were like 495, 492. Exactly. Every S351 was supercharged. So I don't understand what they're saying that the non-S351 extreme. I think they're just getting caught in the bullshit. Every S351 made 480 horse. Every single one. They are all supercharged. I'm looking to buy a 15 Mustang GT Comp Orange for $23,000. Is that a good price for the car? What would be the first mod you would do for performance? I would do some exhaust work. Keep the cold air stock unless you're going to put an 18 manifold and E85 or a tune E85 and exhaust. Get some good fuel in it and get it breathing air, and it'll be a happy car for a very long time, honestly. You can always get a Regal and do a T-type clone. No, I want an actual T-type. Nobody would know the difference. I don't care. I want an actual T-type. My buddy has a Celine SN95, but it was a 289 and never exactly the 289s. I am not talking about those pieces of shit. All 351s had superchargers. Slow A10 says, how did they roll up on you? I was testing on Beeline and got popped. Plain and simple. 130 miles an hour in a 55. I got $1,000 ticket, and I did driving school for 12 hours, which is like the one they give the guys that get caught doing drunk driving and shit. But no points as long as I'm clean for a couple years. Built GT500 prices, looking to buy one. $70,000, $60,000. Stock 1314s. Oh, it all depends on the year. 07 to 09, fucking whatever. You can get them at a pretty good bargain. 13 to 14, you're going to pay a pretty penny because that's the last year of that body style. Get your ass to work, SSG Brownstone. Wow, what's going on? My last ticket was $500, so I know what you mean. That's why I've just been waiting to go to the track. That's where I'm at right now. That's why I bought the dyno. I said, you know what? This street shit in the fast cars, not worth it to get popped. Not worth it to lose my license over some likes and views. No, thank you. You want to build 13, 14 GT500? Get ready to pay $70,000. Built motor, built trans, $70,000. Plain and simple. 70. Not all S351s were supercharged. So what's the S stand for? Celine S351? Show me a link where S351s were not supercharged. S351, not S281. 351. Show me any Celine with a 351 pushrod engine in it, S351 badging, that didn't have a supercharger. Find me a link. Find me a link. I'll ask a question. Were all S351 supercharged? Full better, the Cobra Celine, as these were. I'm looking. I am reading. Oh, they go into the bullshit. They go into the bullshit. Fucking Motor Trend. S351, 95, 351 inch, GT40 type intake manifold, Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I think the one they show has been modded to death. Ronnie S says, S351 were all blown from what I remember. Exactly. Celine is making Tesla GTX models now. Yes, sir. Someone says, there you go. Did you send me a link? Oh, I thought you sent me a link where they actually had, here we go. Oh, no, we don't have any. Every video has the same couple of people who does thumbs down. Does it show you who those fuckers? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care if people thumbs down my videos. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care. Look, just if you guys want to hit the like button, you can. If you want to hit the down, if you don't like the show, then I don't know why the hell you're watching. Like, who watches the video through and through and then downvote it? Like, that blows my mind when people do that shit. All right, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. It's been an hour and 27 minutes. That's enough. That's enough for you guys. I'm going to go to the gym, do my thing, get my Sunday going. I'm going to see if I can install exhaust on the red car and fuck around and see if I can do a dyno video. That's the thought. I want to put, the car has dumps right now. And and it's got bias plies in the back, and I'm not going to take off the tires to put harder tires so I can test it on the dyno. So when I get on the dyno with the Stita Cold Air that I had when I ran 11.2, go watt, see what it makes, then install a catback and see how much, if any, I lose. Because if I don't lose much, catback staying, if it's only 10 pounds, 15 pounds, I'll do that all day, every day, because right now it is ridiculously loud and stupid. So I got my hands on a Ford Racing old school Borla exhaust that Lund Racing used to have in their Blue Goose. Put it on, see how it performs. And if it doesn't lose a lot, pull to pull, it's going to stay on. And I think it'd be a good video just to make some noise and get you some chopping noises for you guys. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to have a dyno session day where I'm going to be sweating my balls off. So we'll see how everything goes. Thanks for everyone that actually tuned into the chat. Just like I said, like last week, we're going to do daily chats. Monday, Tuesday, we're going to do an 8 o'clock chat, just like every Tuesday. But from then on, we're going to do a daily chat at 5 p.m. So you can get it on the drive home or just when you're working on your car after work or whatever, just to see if the algorithm goes up. We'll do that for this month. We'll see what changes it makes. And if we can make it a daily thing, I'll go ahead and do that. All right, guys, I am out of here. For those of you who watch the dating channel, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Sunday. See you guys later.